The remains of premature babies missing from the Coombe mortuary have been found. Dearer mortgages on the way as the European Central Bank announces interest rates increase. Catherine Nevin is in hospital. Her trial for the murder of her husband is adjourned. The RUC arrest 3 men after the seizure of homemade explosives in County Down. Good evening and welcome. Mortgage rates here are due to go up in the next few weeks as a result of the European Central Bank's announcement earlier today that it will raise its interest rates by 1/4%.
It was casual dress day at Bank of Ireland Treasury today, but the traders remained on alert. A 1/4 point increase in interest rates throughout Europe had been expected for some weeks. Many commentators, however, had expected the European Central Bank might hold off a little longer. But in the event, the ECB said that today's rate hike was justified.
They raised it for a number of reasons. I think first and foremost, they believe that the European economic outlook is looking a lot better. Secondly, inflationary pressures are starting to come through. That reflects higher oil prices and more particularly the weakness of the euro. And they're certainly interested in stemming that weakness of the currency.
Today's rate increase will add about £10 per month to the repayments on a £75,000 mortgage taken out over 20 years. It's the third such increase since last November, and all the signs suggest that there may be more in the pipeline.
The 3-bedroom semi-house that costs £150,000 in the Dublin area, if someone took out a mortgage on that of £140,000, say last September, they could be paying up to £70 a month more now, possibly even up to £100 more by the end of the year. Bear that in mind when taking out a mortgage.
The upward trend in interest rates is now firmly established. Inflation is on the way up. The teachers are threatening industrial action, CIE appears to be in disarray, and the government is under increasing pressure from Europe not to deliver on the tax deal incorporated in the programme for prosperity and fairness. Taking all of those factors together, it's almost impossible not to conclude that the economy has reached a turning point and that we may well look back at the millennium period as being the peak of our economic cycle. George Lee, RTE News.
Catherine